Hey, it's me, J.Evans, and it is time for us to talk the talk where we talk about any and everything. And what are we talking about right now? Right here, Apple Pies, it's Tim Norman. You knew it was coming, okay? Before I get into that story, to cover Tim Norman, let me roll this disclaimer to you and yours. All topics are alleged and allegedly. They are strictly for gossip and entertainment purposes because I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's false, but I don't need anybody trying to come for me, trying to sue me saying, hey, J. Evans, no, I'm going to say in allegedly. Um, it's all allegedly because the only thing I own outright is this slab of baby back ribs. Do you see this slab? I have not even defrosted it. So if you want to sue me, okay, I got to defrost it. I still have to season it. I got to put my own little dry rub on it. Then I got to wrap it in foil and put it in the oven because I'm not grilling it. Then we got to bake it. Then, since we've been in quarantine, I've gained a lot of weight. Okay, so you know I'm going to eat about this much and leave this. So if you want this little, have at it, baby. I don't even have a whole thing of barbecue sauce. I still got to, you see this little taste? I got to go get some more barbecue sauce. By the time we go through all that, just watch and see where I say allegedly, because I don't need you trying to come for me. Okay? So let's get into this story about Tim Norman. Now, if you are not one of my Apple Pies, my subscribers, click that subscribe button, set your notifications so that you'll see when I upload new videos. I have playlists. As a matter of fact, click the description. It has the videos I've covered on Tim Norman, Miss Robbie, and the whole situation so far. So you can get caught up. We can know what's going on. We can talk the talk. Okay, so let's talk about Tim in this story, and this is allegedly. Don't try to take my ribs. Okay? Now, this is via Atlanta News Now. That's AJC.com. Sweetie Pie star Tim Norman pleads not guilty in murder for hire plot to kill his nephew. Did y'all think that Tim was going to plead guilty? Did y'all think that Tim was going to plead not innocent? Now, going by a lot of the comments, I've been watching different videos, different tips. In the court of public opinion, that's us the people, what we think. A lot of people think he's guilty. We don't know if he's guilty or innocent, but let's roll into this story from AJC.com. Norman, who starred on OWN's, that's Oprah Winfrey Network show Welcome to Sweetie Pies, has entered a not guilty plea to charges that he orchestrated his nephew's death in a fatal shooting 4 years ago. This was 4 years ago when it happened. Norman, 41, entered the plea Tuesday in a St. Louis federal court. Now, he was in Mississippi, so I guess they have transferred him to this court. According to a St. Louis Post-Dispatch report, he is one of three defendants charged in the murder for hire plot to kill Andre. As you know, or if you don't know, Andre Montgomery Jr. is the grandson of Miss Robbie. She's the owner of Sweetie Pies. Sweetie Pies is a famous restaurant that she opened. Tim started trying to open up other restaurants. She had to allegedly sue him to shut it down. Like DMX shut it down, open up shop. Miss Robbie had to shut it down and not open up shop. Now, Norman is charged with conspiracy to use interstate commerce facilities. You're like, J. Evans, what's that? His cell phone, y'all. Okay? Him and the alleged other defendant, Terica Ellis, bought cell phones, like little burner phones, used them to orchestrate this killing, allegedly, and threw away the phone. So that's what they're charging him with. And let's see. This was presented before Federal Chief Magistrate Judge Nanette Banker. She heard the arguments in a hearing this past Tuesday. A decision has not been made about whether Norman will be held in custody while awaiting a new trial. Now, Norman's lawyer, John Rogers, argued Norman is not a likely flight risk and should be released to stay with his mother. Let me ask y'all something. If this was your child and allegedly he is being charged with being involved in a murder for hire plot for your grandson. Now, this grandson also was the last link to her deceased son. His father was her other son. So if your grandson is gone, this is the last link, and allegedly your son is involved, would you want your son to stay with you? Could you forgive this apple pies? That's what I need to know. Because this is a tricky situation. Now, she has not publicly said anything. Allegedly, a reporter there in St. Louis said that Miss Robbie texted that she was like too weak, she couldn't communicate, allegedly. So we don't even know if Miss Robbie said that. This is allegedly, but could you forgive your child? Could you let your child stay with you? Could you have your child's back through this situation? I guess we'll have to see. Now, federal authorities allege Norman obtained several life insurance policies on Montgomery, his nephew, in November 2014. Those policies included an insurance policy for $250,000 through Americo Insurance Company, as well as two different policies through Forrester Insurance Company for $200,000 and another one for $250K, according to the complaint. Now, he attempted to obtain a replacement policy through Forrester, but was denied, according to the complaint. Now, this where the other defendant comes in, this guy, I forgot his name, but he's the other person who was involved in the plot. They're saying that he produced on a Nelly album, Nellyville. The application of all these policies contain false information as far as Montgomery's income, occupation, and family history. This is all in the complaint. Now, days prior to Montgomery's killing, Terica Ellis told Montgomery she would travel from Memphis, Tennessee to St. Louis to visit him. On March 13th, 2016, a day before Montgomery was killed, Norman flew from Los Angeles to St. Louis. The following day, this is when Ellis communicated using the temporary phones. Y'all know how people had the little burner phones. You go somewhere, you buy the phone, then you throw it away because you might be doing something ratchet, okay? You might be calling the father or mother of your child playing lollipop games. But that's what they did. They tried to use this, and the phones were undercovered. The whole situation was uncovered. Montgomery was shot and killed, but Terica's phone places her in the service area of the murder during this time. So that's how they uncovered the whole thing. Let me tell y'all something. Cell phones are a lot of people's downfalls. Did you know when a lot of people go to do something, they take their phone with them? The phone is still pinging off the tower. A lot of people still have their location settings on. This is how people get caught. Now, in this day and age, your cell phone tells it all. Now, back in the day, we didn't have cell phones. What you had, a little Chevrolet Chevette, and you used to have trouble shifting the gears and everything, and people used to try to kill people. It was hard to catch them. But because of technology, things are undercovered. Now, people say, no, prosecutor said the nature of the crime, the volume of the evidence, and Norman's criminal record should require him to be held until trial is set. Terica Ellis also pleaded not guilty. This was last month, and she's being held. She tried to, say she wanted to be released. They have like a little video clip showing her. She was distraught. She was crying, but they're holding her in jail. And I guess we will see what happens with Tim Norman. Now, this is interesting, y'all, because it's just all kinds of stuff just floating out there. But from the stuff I've seen so far, nobody so far believes in the court of public opinion, allegedly, he is not innocent of the crime. A lot of people think he has done it. People have questioned the thing about Miss Robbie's house being broken into. Now, they did say that the police were investigating and they thought Andre might have played a part in that, allegedly. But a lot of people think Tim is behind that. Then some people said when her other son was murdered, did he have something to do with that? Now, Tim was in jail during this time, but allegedly a lot of people think he could be behind that. People in jail can orchestrate something as well sometimes, but this is all allegedly. We don't know. We will have to see how it unfolds. So let me tell you what to do so we can stay connected. If you're not one of my apple pies, I said it before, subscribe, set your notifications. Every Sunday I do a weekly full rundown show, Sizzling Sunday, where we talk the talk, and you can catch up. Look at my playlist. It's all there, the videos I've done, but click that link, the description. It has the other videos that I've done covering this as well. Okay, apple pies. With that being said, it's only one thing left to say. Oh, but before I say that as well, you can follow me on social media. Click that description, it's listed there as well. Now, let's say it. We've talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk. Let me defrost these baby back ribs and season them up real good, allegedly.